Honestly, the way you're talking this up, I half expect you to have somehow gotten your hands on... Oh. Well, now that is interesting. May I have a few moments to examine it by myself? I'm sure, but you can trust me. And, creatures like this, they don't always open up unless they're speaking one-on-one. I want to get an idea of its personality. Yes. I'll be out by 2 more. Hello, my dear. How are you doing? Silent. Well, no wonder. You look dreadful. Not physically, of course. You're clean and healthy looking. The auction house always takes good care of their stock. But you look as though your life is over, dear. I mean, perhaps you really feel like it is. Being sold as property is seen by many as an end of sorts, I suppose. But if I may ask, are you a fleshling? Let me rephrase the question. Are you human? Do you have a physical body? Oh, fascinating. Well, that makes your situation very interesting. You're in the realm of the spirits, and a fleshling like yourself can only interact with the incorporeal world if they choose to. Meaning, you're here entirely by choice. You could step right out of that cage if you wanted. I suppose it stands to reason they don't sell anyone here against their will, fleshling or spirit. You must have struck a very interesting bargain with the auction house, Oh, how fascinating. So you see this as your chance to flee the physical world. Are things really so bad there? Well, I wonder if that was as wise of a decision as you seem to think it is. You hold a great deal of power while in the spirit world. Yes, you can, for the most part, select what and who is allowed to physically touch you. But it's not entirely without danger. There are physical objects in the spirit world that could hurt or trap you, although they are rare. And now, you're alone in a strange land. True, you won't be alone for long. Somebody will surely buy you at the auction tonight. I mean, the opportunity to own a fleshling is rare and very exciting. Sell yourself to a master who will care for you. I suppose that is an interesting plan. Well, who knows? Perhaps I'll be the one to bring you home. Wouldn't that be something? Oh, yes. I am one of the customers. I am in a bit of a privileged position, and so I'm allowed to take a peek at the merchandise before the auction begins. And tell me, my dear, how much do you know about the spirit world? Is that what they told you? The afterlife? Oh, I mean, I suppose there's some truth to that. There are parts of the spirit world where souls of fleshlings reside, resting after death or waiting to be born. But those places are almost inaccessible, aside from the expected method. Nobody around here ever was or ever will be a fleshling like you. We spirits are a reflection of the physical universe you reside in. You represent patterns, you could say. It's a simplistic definition, but close enough for this conversation. Patterns in the universe will cause ripples in the spirit world that birth us, the spirits. The spirit can be born from a song, a species, a concept, anything that is, in some way, repeatable, calculable. Well, personally, I was born from a fractal. A shape that repeats itself infinitely. The closer you look, you can actually see the fractal that birthed me in my skin, if you look closely. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yes, the spirit world is a beautiful place, full of marvels you rarely get to see in the physical world. It's not the best place for flashlings. No, they're going to be absolutely furious. At me for telling you this. But the thing about the spirit world is that it doesn't have much of a... what is it? A food. Yes, that's it. Spirits don't eat food. We exist simply because we are inevitable. But you need to consume things to survive. Physical things. You could attempt to consume anything you like in the spirit world, but it wouldn't provide you any nutrition at all. You'd starve to death on a full stomach. Yes, I think that's for the best. Leave the cage. In fact, you should leave the spirit world altogether. Simply choose not to want to be here, and you'll return home. Did you try it? Oh, see. The auction house's owner is a very shrewd spirit. I can see they anticipated this. See, I think the cage is physical. Those braces on your forearms are probably physical as well. I would guess that they stayed here for quite a long time. Such things begin to belong to the spirit world after a little bit, and so long as you are here, touching them, you're anchored to this world. You agreed to come here, but they're not gonna let you back out of the deal. I'll help you. I'm afraid there's very little I can do. What they've done here doesn't strictly violate our laws, so... well, I was gonna say, so long as you agreed to come here in the first place, they are simply enforcing the agreement that you made, yes. Oh, well, I suppose I could try to buy you, if I win you at the auction, but I don't think I'd want to buy someone just to let them go. It seems like a waste of money, wouldn't you agree? Oh, well. No. Perhaps there is a solution. You did want to stay here, right? At least originally, yes. The only problem is that you don't want to starve to death. Well, it just so happens that I am a spirit with considerable means. Food is rare, but it can be reliably sourced. For the right price. If you belong to me, I would, of course, care for your needs. I am, I admit, a little selfish. But I'm not cruel. What do you think of that? Would you enjoy being my property, my dear? Oh, I do so appreciate your honesty. So you don't enjoy the idea, but you'll tolerate it. Just to avoid living in the physical world? Is that really it? Oh, how amusing. I think I would enjoy having you. Oh, yes, I find both the spirit world and the physical world, everything that can be experienced, really, to be endlessly fascinating. Like the fractal that birthed me, it is full of infinite detail and beauty. Which is why there's nothing I enjoy more than crushing people's apathy. Well, perhaps I phrased that too aggressively. What I mean to say is, I would enjoy the challenge of showing you the beauty in life. I'm sure I could get you to love the physical world and desire to return to it. Oh, and I could also make you come to love the spirit world and the life here you could have with me. You would find yourself at a crossroads, torn between the immeasurable joys found along each path, unable to decide which to choose, trying to find a way to have it all instead. That is something I would very much like to see. You think so? Hmm? Well, we'll see. I'll see you soon, I think. Stay strong until the end. I bid 5 million. Really? You would reject my bid for being too high? What's the matter? Does nobody dare bid against me? Anyone? Splendid. Come here, my dear. Let's stretch your legs, Oh, you must have spent hours in that cage. Now don't go thanking me so soon. What about all that apathy you had before? You seemed so uninterested in living with me before. Don't give in right away. I want this to be a challenge. No, don't worry about what I paid. That's not too terribly much. Not really. Some of the other buyers could have bid against that, were it not for a little strategy on my part. I deliberately bid on a few key items to raise the price and force the spirits who would have been interested in you to empty their pockets out early. They wouldn't dare begin a bidding war that high after they'd already spent so much. I can be very crafty when I want to be, yes. Come along, let's bring you home. You need food and water right away. I've already made arrangements to have a bit delivered, and they will be more soon. You're going to thoroughly enjoy living with me. I guarantee it, my dear.